Hello, and welcome to episode 00. Here we go! In this entry, I'll be going over what this vlog series is about, why I'm making it, and then I'll be going over preparation tasks and my new normal. So I'm Ryan, and I live in my home here with my wife, Casey. We've been here about 2 years, and my wife is going to China for work, and I'm going to be left all alone for 4 months. And this is actually my very first time living alone by myself. So I'm going to talk about whatever I feel like. So why am I making this vlog? Mostly, I like documenting things. We went on a trip to Turkey for our friend Yasmin's wedding, and I made a blog, and it was a lot of fun to do. Record what's going on, keep people up to date. So I just enjoy doing that. So why a vlog this time instead of a blog? I actually prefer blogs a lot more. It gives me a good opportunity to get all my thoughts out, and I spend way too much time rereading it and editing all my blog entries, so I'm hoping that through the vlog I'll probably do less editing and it'll be a lot faster to do than my blog, but we'll see how that goes. Also, I kind of have a mild phobia. I don't know of what exactly, maybe of performance. Similar to the type of phobia when you're performing a speech or at a piano recital, kind of like stage fright, but I have that in a very mild case in all of the scenarios in which I guess I'm kind of expected to know something that I might not know. When I get a phone call from a friend, no problem. If I get a phone call from a random number, I just kind of get anxious and nervous that someone might need something from me that I don't know how to provide for them. Some like a work meeting, if I just walk into my neighbor's office, no problems. But if I have to present on a topic I'm not really comfortable about in front of lots of people, I get pretty nervous. And a mild replication of that feeling kind of occurs even when I'm just talking to the microphone, since I know it's going out there. Not as severe, but I think doing this vlog will just make me a little more comfortable talking to myself and to the world, so why not? Another reason for making this blog, it puts more data on the cloud, and I work for HGST, a Western Digital company, and we make money by having more data be available in the cloud. So why not? I also, and here's my dog. She's interrupting now, so she'll be on TV. I also think it might be fun as a hobby to learn about video capture and video editing, so I might learn about that through this process. I guess I'm going to have to learn about editing now, because I'm going to try to slice in this extra piece of information. Another reason for making my blog is I feel that a few of my family members are going to be worried about me not being able to take care of myself. And I think it is because they think I'm too lazy to take care of myself, when actually they mistake my indifference for certain outcomes rather than laziness. An analogy would be like buying, if there are a name brand and off-brand peanut butter at the store, buying the off-brand peanut butter, they see me do such a thing and think, oh, he's really cheap. So he's going for the horrible peanut butter instead of paying a couple extra cents for the good peanut butter. So they're mistaking cheapness, when in reality, I just don't care about peanut butter and I get just as much enjoyment from either one. So if you like them both the same, why not get the cheaper one? It's not because I actually am cheap. So I think the same scenario applies for my laziness. Typically, if no one comes home and I wasn't have anything planned, I'll just eat a bowl of cereal for dinner, which people think is really sad, but it's not because I'm too lazy to make a fancy meal. I just won't get any extra enjoyment out of spending all the time and effort making a fancy meal compared to eating cereal. So in that situation, why not make cereal? Obviously, since I'll be home alone for an extended period of time, my health becomes another factor in addition to my time. So I will try to work on making healthier meals. But in general, I think my family's I don't know how serious or how jokingly it is, but their fear that my laziness will prevent me from being able to take care of myself, I'm completely not worried about that. So, preparation tasks. things that I prepared before my wife left. Um, Most people think I'm pretty helpless, which is mostly true because I don't pay attention to what's going on, so I don't learn a lot of basic tasks. Um, but anyways, before my wife left, I tried to make sure I knew how to use our 3D printer, which I have set up over there on the counter. I don't know if it'll focus. I located all of our power tools and learned how to use them for yard work and for housework. I finished all the work in a crawl space under the house because that's a real pain to do by yourself when you don't have someone helping you. Had to drill some holes for Ethernet and got everything squared away. So I'm pretty excited about that. I got this super duper short haircut, so I won't have to worry about getting my haircut for a while. My wife usually does that. And I got all my basic questions about things I probably should have already known before I left, about washing machines, etc. Anyways, next topic is my new normal. So I thought I'd talk about how I kind of foresee me spending my time to compensate for all the time I would normally spend with my wife, what my normal day might change to when I'm all alone. So my predictions are, slash my goals, are weekday mornings. I cannot be very efficient at work when I'm really tired, so I don't set an alarm clock in the mornings unless I have an important meeting. So I normally just wake up naturally and go in when I'm rested. And I usually don't eat anything in the mornings, nothing till lunch. So one of my goals is to try to eat 1 piece of fruit and 8 ounces of water before I go into work, just for general health. And I'm also going to try to spend 10 minutes with my dog in the morning. Maybe playing ball in the yard, maybe going on a few laps around the block. I also anticipate spending a little bit more time at work. Currently, I probably spend about 6 to 7 solid hours at work each day because that's about how much effort it takes to get all my stuff done. I actually get quite a bit done, not slacking by working under 8 hours, but that's just kind of my normal. And a combination of not having a wife to rush home to and having a couple of deadlines coming up at work, I'll probably be spending a couple extra hours a day there to try to help others meet our deadlines. In addition to the extra time I'll be spent working and the extra stress it'll add, I'm going to try to get in a 1-hour workout every weekday. Our company has free CrossFit, which I really enjoy doing. I really like the intensity and the community aspects, but a few of the actual activities we do, I think are probably not the most healthiest activities. I've had some shoulder problems in the past, so I really don't like doing workouts where I have to lift over my body weight over my head and put extra fatigue and stress on my shoulder, etc. So I might try to selectively go to CrossFit classes that are more cardio based or high rep, low weight based days, and then spend some time maybe going on some jogs with my dog when I get home on the other days. So between a couple extra hours of work and extra workout, I think that'll probably eat up most of the extra time I would have freed up from not spending time with my wife. For food, I usually get a good serving or two of vegetables at work at our cafeteria, which is nice. I don't usually eat the healthiest dinners, so I'm going to try to make sure no matter what I have for dinner, I cook at least 1 serving of vegetables and mix them in. My favorite is broccoli, so I'll probably be steaming up quite a load of broccoli. Weekends. So Saturdays, I'm going to try to head up to Tahoe almost every weekend as much as possible, which that takes up the whole day. So Sunday, I will probably be spending a lot of time sleeping and recovering, mixed in with my ice hockey games. I probably won't have a whole lot of extra free time, actually. I'd also like to try hosting some of my own events by myself. Gonna try to host some board game days, video game days, maybe some viewing parties for Sharks games or TV shows that come out. So I think that will keep me pretty busy. So that's kind of an introduction to my life changes. And the following episodes might be a little bit different. I might be picking like individual projects to walk you through what I'm doing. My next episode will most likely be documenting the house in 2-player mode, as I will be updating it to 1-player mode shortly, and those changes might be quite interesting, so stay tuned. Also, I would really appreciate if you guys would upvote the blog if you think so used to blogs. Upload the vlog if you like this and want me to make more of them. Download it if you think they're done and you're not going to watch them. And please leave comments. I really like constructive criticism. If you can't hear my mic for some reason, if it's pixelated, if it got funky shadows from my various live sources, if you want me to talk about something, don't want me to talk about something, think my videos are too long, just write it down in the comments, and I'm happy to read through those and make changes. So, have fun in China, Roosty!